Hey, so if you're going to stay in this climbing game, you're going to have to learn this figure eight thing. And figure eight is a recurring pattern that happens again and again in climbing. So this figure eight pattern shows up at several different knots. The easiest way I find that to get people started is just to measure out, a length of cord, take it, give it one twist, two twists, and there's your figure of eight. I mean, you can't miss it, right? It looks exactly like a figure of eight. If you do anything different, it's not going to look like that. So the figure eight is probably, retie is probably the most common way for people to tie into their harness. Um, and it's the way that I recommend. You'll see people doing other things out at the crags and out at the climbing gyms and stuff like that. But I think if you have any questions, or if you're just starting out in this, you've only been climbing for a year or two, then the figure eight is probably the best way for you to tie into your harness. In order to do that, I just take a biter rope, I go one twist, two twists. I have to create my figure of eight first. See, so now I have my figure of eight. Okay, so I take this end, and it's nice if you can measure and try this out a few times, make sure you get the right length. Now I have to retrace this pattern. If you look at this pattern, creates a figure of eight. This is a little race car. It's going to go around the figure of eight racetrack. So it goes through where this car went through, around the bend, through, and then over, under, and back out. And you'll notice it comes out where your main rope is, your feed rope or your load line is. And they come out, and you got this perfect figure of eight, right? And in this case, it feeds through the leg loops and the waistband reinforced areas of my harness where the belay loop is clipped in.